Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Sketchbook Sundays. I missed last week because my mom was in the hospital recovering from surgery, and things have just been a little crazy around here. My mom has needed this surgery for a long time, so we're really grateful that she was able to get it, and the surgery went perfectly, and she's doing really good. It's going to be a long and painful recovery, but at least now there's hope, and she'll be able to do physical therapy and improve and eventually get her life back. She's been in so much pain for such a long time now. And guys, if a doctor ever tells you no on something you know you need, don't be afraid to get a second opinion. If she had done that earlier, she probably could have gotten the surgery a year ago and would have been in much better condition going into it, and would probably have an easier recovery afterwards. And the first doctor had valid concerns, but her condition was so bad that she really just needed the surgery as soon as possible. Anyway, I feel like our whole family has pretty much been in crisis mode for about a month now, because not only have we been dealing with that, but part of our house is currently quarantined because of a fire that happened on the 4th of July weekend. But that's a story for another day. Just know that my dad and I have pretty much been in survival mode, and things have been pretty crazy. But I just wanted to sit down today and draw some Disney princesses and play with these markers. I haven't had much time for art lately, and I have so many paintings I want to do and so many videos I want to make, and just haven't really had the mental capacity to even think about it. But now my mom is in a rehab facility for physical therapy, so I'm hoping to try to get back to at least a little normalcy. Part of me thinks it's not really the time to be trying to make videos and get on a normal schedule, but the other part of me knows that life is always chaotic, and this is something I'm taking a little time out to do just for me. I love making videos, and it's a way to make time for my personal work when otherwise I would likely just spend all of my time on freelance and never get around to my own work, and definitely wouldn't take any time out to experiment and play around like I'm doing here. So I'm committing to at least 2 videos a week because I'm starting a new series on Friday that I've been planning for a while. So that's Sunday and Friday videos for sure. And then I'd like to post regular videos on Wednesday, which will be digital painting and probably some gouache and who knows what all. It's basically whatever I want. Just know that if I miss a video here and there, it's because life is crazy, not because I'm disappearing. Anyway, I'm still loving these markers. You can see I was playing around a little bit with blending this time around, and I really like the way they look. I think this side of the paper isn't as good as the other side of the paper, so I was having a little bit more of an issue covering some of the big spaces, and whenever I started to mix the colors, it started to kind of, I don't know, they were kind of pulling each other up, if that makes sense, instead of just blending. But I feel like that was more an issue of the paper than an issue with the markers. I do wish I had more colors to choose from, particularly with skin tones. I have this yellowy cream color, and that's about it for pale skin, so they both look a little too pale and a little too yellow. Also, there's really only one red in this set. That bright orange that I used is decent enough for highlights, but I really wish I had a dark red. I definitely would have done some dark lines in Ariel's hair if I had had one. And I know Arrtx has different sets with a lot of color variety, but I am resisting the temptation to buy more until I've worked more with these. I also tried to use some colored pencils for some details, but all I had on my desk were my Crayola ones, which are fun for sketching, but they really did not work well on the acrylic, so next time I'll have to grab some Prismacolors and see how they do. I also used a basic fine liner for the eyes because while these markers have a tip that's nice and thin, it's harder to be precise with them, so I went ahead and used a fine liner for that. Overall, these drawings could definitely be better. I wish I had the right shades to do some line work and the energy to go in and tighten up some of the details, but the point of this isn't to make something perfect, it's to relax and play with a new medium and to work on something low pressure. I do have more sketches on the other page, but I think that's about all I have the energy to do today. I'll have to draw the other princesses next week. But thanks for hanging out and listening to me yap a little bit. Let me know if you guys like these videos better with a voiceover or just soft music, because I really can't decide which I prefer for this series. And I know when I watch videos like this, sometimes I want a voiceover, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on my mood, so I really can't decide what to do. I know the series I'm starting on Friday will have no voiceovers, so should this one be like a chatty series, or should they both just be chill and relaxing? I don't really know.